right, I think we are live. Let me just pull up the chat. All right, I think we are okay. So, welcome back to day number 4 of Dark Souls 2 times bosses. Let's fucking go. Yeah. So, gonna be a lot of push-ups today. Not only because we killed all the easy bosses yesterday, but my controller broke. I had it on my lap and I was plugging into my microphone and it slipped off my lap and broke. So we're gonna be playing the rest of the playthrough on mouse and keyboard, which I've never played a Souls game on mouse and keyboard before. So I was fiddling around with the controls, and I rolled off the edge there when I was kind of running around trying to figure out how to play. Roll off the edge and died. So I'm about to do the push-ups for that, but we're not going to worry about the souls. Today, really what we're trying to do is we're trying to get out of Ash Lake. I was debating whether or not to just go through it, and so I'll be back up in Blighttown after, but... What? No, what's the challenge? What's the challenge? Roommate gave me a controller, he's really nice, but we're not going to take it. We're just gonna roll with it. So it actually feels pretty smooth on the mouse and keyboard, I'm not gonna lie. So you're gonna be hearing key clicks though is the only thing, but yeah, it's pretty good. So today we're trying to get out of Ash Lake. And yeah, so technically we do have an extra death. So I'm just gonna do the push-ups right now, and then we're gonna get the Alright, so here's the overlay. Okay, let's get the show on the road. Let's get out of Ash Lake. The little things that are a little weird is that my lock-on is bound to R, which I am 100% going to forget, and my roll is on mouse button, one of my mouse buttons. Also going to end up forgetting that, and I'm going to be like, why can't I roll? So, just... It's going to be a lot of deaths because I'm going to forget the controls. So, hope everybody is ready for that. I don't know where the Hydra is. Oh, because I was also practicing. So I did this like 2 minutes beforehand, before I went live, just to make sure that I could figure out the controls. So I fought a couple of these clams. So I do have... I did collect extra Twinkling Titanite. So, in case you see there and it doesn't add up, that's why. I was just killing these clams earlier. But we're just going to run past everything and try to get out of here. So the Hydra's back. We killed one of the Hydras, but I don't want to say we did. We killed it, but it clipped through the map and killed itself. That one hasn't respawned yet, so it's really just one Hydra. So I don't really know how to fight it though, because I did test to see if I could go down there, and I could not, which is why my souls are right there. Yeah, we'll pick them up. And we're gonna make our way out of Ash Lake. So I apologize. The camera is not going to be as smooth because it's going to be a little bit more snappy with the mouse, but we'll do our best. Sometimes when you go to look down slopes, it'll actually just not let you look down. So that's why it's that might look kind of weird. And in case anyone's wondering, I'm not entirely sure if Joe's gonna be able to make it today, but if not, we will press on without him. I basically mapped all these controls like when I play Warzone, so that I press the right keys. Alright, so we're at Ash Lake. We're back into the Mushroom Men area. I think that you just kind of run up these. I don't actually know how to get out, but I do remember when I came down here, there were some ladders. Pushing me, bro. Oh, no. Okay. That was a tactical backstep there. Excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to just bear with me. It's gonna look really clunky and not very smooth while I figure out how to, or while I get used to using the mouse and keys for this. Gonna play some Ring Around the Rosie with these guys. I don't feel confident at all fighting anything, unfortunately. We're just gonna kite these around so we can go through this ladder. Okay, there's the other one. All right. Okay, so we're gonna be able to get out of here. How long this ladder is, I do not know though. So I suspected I'm gonna fall to my death more than a couple of times. Oh, okay. Now you kind of know what I was doing for Elden Ring? Yeah. That game just has so many... different buttons for things. Like, you have so many more items and, like, to switch to your pouch and, like, to use the actual war and everything like that. This one, at least, is a little bit simpler. That was... Oh, okay, so I actually have to go. Yeah, this one is just clunky overall, so... But it's going to be a learning curve, but then once we get used to this, we'll be able to play the other ones with it. The controller's smooth, yeah. It doesn't feel like there's any delay in this, but could prove differently. Okay, so wow. All right. That went pretty smooth. I was not expecting to go that well. Faster games and stuff, that's truly meant for MK. Yeah, it's really not. It's really meant for... FromSoft games are all meant, not even to play on just controller, but like an Xbox One controller. So mouse and keys don't really get a lot of love in the mechanics section, but yeah, if you're used to like shooters, obviously everything's mapped better to be mouse and keys. But yeah, these rhythm games, it's just so much easier just to be able to press like a button on your controller rather than like, oh, I have to press 4 or 5 different keys to line up this roll in the right direction. All right, so sick. We're gonna try. All right, we're gonna head back to that other bonfire. Oh yay. Yeah, we're gonna rest here too, again, just to kind of not waste time. And they're gonna hit out of Blacktown, and we're kind of done here for now. There's really nothing else we need from here. We're not gonna be coming back here for a very long time. We got a couple of bosses to kill in the meantime. There are kind of 2 bosses that I'm thinking about doing next. The dodge was absolutely worse. Yeah, mouse and keys. This is gonna take. That's probably gonna be the worst part for me is dodging too, because it's like I'm used to just pressing it. That's why I mapped it to mouse button 5, so that because usually my thumb stays on circle, so now I'm just making it because my thumb naturally rests on mouse button 5, but I'm gonna fuck it up more than once. So especially because you can't have sprint and what's really gonna mess me up is you can't have sprint and dodge on different keys, because usually my sprint is control, but now it has to be both have to be mouse button 5, and that's gonna mess with me. Oh boy, yep. You know what? We actually want to get power within. So power within is guarded by that giant bug right there. Well, we'll be back for it. I don't think we're gonna need it, honestly. I'll get it if we need it later, but damage is the one thing that we're not going to really need. It's going to be more survivability and, to be honest with you, skill. Alright, let's see if we can get that die. Alright. Okay, we're out of Big Bad Blight Town. So first thing that we're gonna do from Firelink is we're gonna head to Andre to max out our Blight Knife Greatsword, and that basically kind of caps our damage for the rest of the run, because nothing else is gonna be as memorable in terms of damage as upgrading the weapon itself. Typically, like upgrading strength. I almost just fell off the edge. Typically, like, leveling up strength will give you, like, maybe 3 damage per level. But upgrades give you anywhere from, like, 20 to 30 sometimes. So, it's a pretty substantial upgrade. And this is only, if I'm not mistaken, this is plus... It's plus 3. Yeah, so we're going to get another, you know, like, 60 damage on this, which is quite significant. And then, depending on how easy the game is, how well we're doing through bosses, we might cut off the amount of vigor and the amount of vigor we level up. We might cap that. I'm not entirely sure. Do there now. But here comes the game. Here comes the part of the game where we're gonna have to do a lot of push-ups. We're gonna try and go through Sen's Fortress now that we rung both Bells of Awakening. It's that gate that's right across from the bonfire by Andre that is closed, is now open because we rang both bells. So we're gonna go through there, and it is an absolute maze, and there's some platforming sections and really tight movement, and I am not used to that on mouse and keyboard, and to be honest with you, couldn't even do it on controller very well. So that with the double enemies, we're gonna be dying a lot. So I know yesterday everyone got kind of cheated because I only ended up doing like 110 push-ups because I didn't end up dying much, but today might more than make up for that. Okay, so we max out the greatsword, which is huge. And now, I mean, we were still doing big boy damage before here. Now we're gonna be doing even more so. All right, Joe just texted me he's gonna be joining us in a little bit. Until then, we're just gonna carry on. Heading to Sen's Fortress. As far as items go, there is not a lot here that we're gonna need, so we can kind of just take it slow and get through it. And what I am gonna do though is I'm gonna try to aggro these guys. Actually do a lot of damage. Oh man, they got range though. Oh, I thought that was the attack button for some reason. Couldn't tell you why. Okay, so I like to think that that's the hard part, but it is not even close. So yeah, this place is gonna be pretty rough. There is one person that we can save if we want to get sorceries, but because we're not doing sorceries, we're not gonna let him out of the cage, and we're just gonna let him rot in there. All right, so this is the gauntlet. You can see all this stuff up here. We're gonna have to run through, and you can already see that usually it's one guy, but it's two guys blocking the bridge. So we're gonna have to attack them because if we try to roll, we're gonna really like lizardmen with long necks as enemies. Yeah, they really do. Not bosses though. There aren't many of them. Just gonna weave in through here, and then we're gonna go straight forward here, and we're just gonna do a sprinting attack. And oof, that sucks. Okay, that's a little better. Backwards. Okay, so. Yeah, you can see people are also shooting us. We got kind of lucky there. That their aim is bad. But now we have to head straight for them. And they're just humming lightning. So I usually just wait until they come here, and we're just gonna block through it. Okay, didn't work. Now we get staggered by the thing. So a little known thing about this, which is kind of nice, is the hitboxes. This might be a little rough for us. That's actually huge. Little floor trap right here. Large silent charge are huge. We're gonna need those 133 Destiny. Haven't even made the Anor yet. No, I have not. We're trying to get there today. Yeah, we're just going through Sen's Fortress, but we're having a very, very rough time. Having a very rough time. Yeah, gargoyles. Yeah, it has been rough. Gargoyles took us 50 attempts. Everything else has been, no, I don't want to say like smooth, but has been better. But gargoyles was the bane of my existence for quite a long time. Oh, shit. He was gonna hit me. I haven't even made past gargoyles yet. Gargoyles are tough, man. Gargoyles are tough. Oh, that had a hitboxing me. Yeah, it's a lot to keep track of with them. The key in like a normal playthrough, what worked for me well was you just was to not lock on to one of them. And just keep run. Okay, nice. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this will make it easier for us going forward. Yeah, they really are painful. They're such a pain in the ass, yeah, and they only get worse with time, you know. I don't want to jinx ourselves, but we're actually kind of doing pretty good here so far. That's really more because of our damage rather than anything else. You guys are quite formidable. Usually, but it'll do a lot. You can be Dark Souls and Elden Ring, can't get past a damn gang squad of statues. You know, yeah. Well, have you fought the gargoyles in Elden Ring? Because that, I would argue, is even harder. So if you can do the gang squad in Elden Ring, there are a couple of gang fights in there. It's fine. You'd be fine for gargoyles. No! I got greedy. Oh, that was the last step. That went really smooth for the first time through. You have? Yeah, dude, you got Dark Souls 1 gargoyles, man. Yeah, I know, I jinxed it so bad. Well, you're doing so well. Now watch, it's gonna go horrible from here on out. I'm not gonna be able to get out of this place. The most awkward thing about this is this is the first time I've ever played a Souls game on mouse and keyboard right now, and it is not going well. Oh, hard read me. Back on my face. Goddamn lizard men, bro. Can't do it. Patients don't get greedy. Yeah, I am the king of greedy in this game. I've had to learn, just because we're doing double bosses, you can't really get greedy at all, and I'm learning it the hard way. Because the double Quelaag fight took me, I think my attempt to beat it took probably 5 or 6 minutes of me just kiting around waiting for an opportunity, dipping out, and then diving back in. But I am greedy. I think he was lock on. Yeah, it is lock on. I changed it to R because I am an idiot. But yeah, I appreciate it because it's a little bit more comfort. For some reason, Q on the mouse and keyboard for me is so uncomfortable to press. But R, you know, it's just like my... Maybe I don't have a lot... I'm not very dexterous with my ring finger at all. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm fucking with the keys here. Oh my god. Yeah, you can see how awkward I am with the mouse and keys right now. Alright. This is the attempt. This is the attempt right here. I'm calling it. Triple kill. Alright. Making my way downtown. I'm actually not looking forward to Anilando at all because there's some like very tight platforming that you have to do, kind of like that's even more intense than this. And some jumps you have to make, and I am not going to be able to make them at all. See, that's all I was trying to do. That was satisfying with the dive, yeah. It's like a very nice moment for me right there. So I don't know how this works with the boulders. Do the boulders still drop? Do they not because I switched it? I can't remember if they do it. Oh, the archers, man, it's gonna be much just one place. Gonna be much worse than that. Gonna be the one place in the other ring before the Halleck tree. Oh, those guys, yeah, the freaking those town archers when you're trying to light the beacons. Yeah, those guys are freaking. Those guys are freaking tough. Oh, hey, where did you come from? That part is infuriating because they have like infinite range and they do so much damage. Okay, the boulder did not switch. Hello?
Hello, hello.
Hello, what's up, Joe?
Not much. Just finished up some dinner.
Very nice, very nice. Oof.
How's the gameplay going?
Gameplay's going so good so far. We made our way out of Ash Lake with the big dragon guy.
Nice.
And we're through Zen Fortress, which is like a very tough portion of the game for me. Because it's a lot of just like platforming that you have to do and like timing, and there's these like giant axe things. Oh, I almost backstepped into that. But I almost got through it. I made it to the last jump, or the last part of it on my first try, and I choked so hard because I got greedy. Those guys connected actually. think they are. No, they're not. Okay. Find a way through. When I get to a safe point, I'll
Share the screen.
yeah.
Sounds
Oh!
good.
Alright. Alright. Okay, so that's huge. I totally thought we're not out of it yet. We're not out of it yet. We still gotta get to the bonfire, but it's right here. Just a secret bonfire. Alright. Let's go. We got through Sen's Fortress. That is absolutely incredible. Alright. I thought that, Joe, I swear to God, I thought that was going to take me like 200 tries. I found out, Joe, I might not be able to share it on Discord, only because the freaking quality gets so bad on YouTube.
Oh, then yeah, leave it.
So I might not be able to do that, but you'll just be a minute behind, like everyone else. Yeah, I was so surprised I made it through that early. You're almost right ahead. Yeah, there's still there's one boss that we have to kill first. One boss and a couple of enemies we have to kill up here. These large Titanite shards are huge. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh man, that's not good. Oh no. Do something about your delay. I really don't know how to fix it. I 100% agree though. It's kind of freaking butt cheeks. We'll fix it for tomorrow though, for sure. Oh yeah, you will heal, but I'll heal a lot more than you. These guys have a small chance to drop large Titanite shards. It's awful. I mean, it's only a minute. It's not so bad. Tell me about Streamlabs. Yeah, I mean, I'm on OBS, so I don't know. Maybe it's an OBS setting. We can maybe take a look at it. Okay, this part's gonna be nuts. These 2 guys. They throw double the fire. We're planning out our strategy. And they just throw it on there. Little gremlins. Run! Dude, it's lame waiting for a response because of the delay. That's fair. That is fair. Although on my end, I answer it right away. Alright, so we gotta make a decision here. Did something either smart or really stupid. We might try to kill these guys. Oh, hello. They're waiting for us. Okay, or they can just hit us through the wall. Yeah, because we don't have a ton of health for Iron Golem. Oh God, these guys rough housing. We can kill one at least. Alright, so we got one. And after that, they're pretty easy. One more hit should do it. Me too. They're a little chonky though. It's only a minute, but that time you're doing some crazy stuff with no reaction from the chat to hear in the next picture. That's fair. That's fair. We're gonna try to 2 chunks, nice. We're gonna try to fix it as quick as we can. I think it's an OBS setting. Let me just take a look real quick, see if I can figure it out. A quick Google search might be beneficial. OBS navigate settings file menu. Okay, I did a 1 second delay. I wonder if that works. Joe, you want to verify on the YouTube to see?
Oh, you're still delayed.
Oh, I am. I mean, I said
You still haven't even done the 1 second line yet.
Interesting. I wonder if it's through a. Yeah,
You
Malzahn,
just
you want to take?
started
Can you take a
saying
look on YouTube and see if it's a YouTube thing? Because OBS, it's only a second, so you have to restart. Okay, I'll restart after. It's a temporary. Oh no. I have to restart. All right, we're gonna try and do it. I'm sending you the link in Discord. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do the push-ups and we're gonna take a quick pause here. We're gonna turn on the light. Yeah, I'll do it too. Okay, guys. All right, we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize, but we'll be right back.